Exclusive. Quick Stop News has the receipts. Max Verstappen is innocent. Welcome to Quick Stop News. Welcome to Quick Stop News. My name is Barry Hart and you could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us. We appreciate that. And if you're watching this video, make sure to give us a like and subscribe to the channel. We're now less than 100 away from 6,000 subscribers. Join us, comrades, on the road to 6,000. But before we get into today's exclusive news, here are your headlines. Red Bull provided receipts to show countless times where Max Verstappen was innocent. When it rains, it pours. Lewis Hamilton's business to close. And on top of that, Martin doesn't give a fuck about what's going on in his life. He doesn't care. Okay, well, to the news you've all been waiting for. Quick Stop News has received information from Christian Horner. Now, I know what you're thinking. What is the information? Is it text that we don't want? Is it sexual harassment? Is it a picture of his nipple? No. Christian Horner has provided receipts. He has provided printouts of previous times Max Verstappen has been in incidents with other drivers. Now, just so you know, Christian Horner provided evidence at the race in Saudi Arabia to prove Max Verstappen's innocence against his 5-second penalty for leaving the track and gaining an advantage at the first chicane on Sunday. That doesn't seem to have worked, so he's come to a reputable source, platform, a reputable platform to prove his innocence. I have the receipts here. I'm gonna scan them in. I got Stacy from marketing to scan these in. And if you saw how fine Stacy was looking today, my God, you should see her. She's so smart. I mean, honestly, incredible. Anyway, here are the receipts. So, first incident, we're going all the way back in time. Monza 2021. Bring it up on screen. I mean, look at this. Lewis Hamilton has clearly taken a shove to Max Verstappen's car, wedged it up, and then tried to hold it up. Realized he doesn't. He skipped leg day, and the car's come crashing down on his head. Max had nowhere else to park that Red Bull car than on Verstappen's head. Lewis Hamilton at fault. He should have got a 10-second penalty. Easily. I mean, look at that. Look at that. Incredibly dangerous driving from Lewis Hamilton. I mean, fucking hell. Okay, next receipt. What's this? Which one's this? Brazil. I mean, look, clearly here. Luckily, Max Verstappen got away without a penalty here. Luckily, Michael Massey has 2 eyes and a functional brain, okay? Because this is a clear case of Max taking the fastest racing line. At this point, if Lewis Hamilton wants to go around the outside and wants to drive off into Venezuela, then that's on to him. But clearly in this instance, as you can see from this screenshot from a video, and we all know that screenshots are better evidence than video. Why would you want the whole picture when you could have one frame of one picture? You know? But no, clearly here, thankfully sense prevailed here, and Max Verstappen did not get a penalty for that. So thank God for that. Thank God. And people say we don't defend Max Verstappen on this channel. Incredible. Okay, bring up. Yes, Saudi Arabia, 2021. Back at the scene of the crime that he did not commit. I mean, look, clearly here, as you can see here, Lewis Hamilton has deliberately driven into the back of Max Verstappen to try and get him a penalty. That is British bias. Lewis Hamilton he's tried to absolutely dirty wine on Max Verstappen, who's having none of it. Max Verstappen does not dirty wine on anyone. Especially not Lewis Hamilton. Okay? Lewis Hamilton wouldn't survive a moment in the dancehall raves me and Max Verstappen frequent. Yes, me and Max Verstappen go to dancehall raves. I've seen enough dances before, but I've never seen a dance like this. Well, look, thank you to Christian Horner for providing the receipts here. The receipts here. More receipts than a trip to fucking Harrods. Huh? I'm so happy that Christian trusted such a reputable platform. And to all the people who say we never defend Max Verstappen, clip that. Show that to everyone. Show it to the world. British bias does not live here. Amen. R.I.P. Pope Francis. Right, on to somber news now. Not only is Lewis Hamilton being rejected by Max Verstappen in Saudi Arabia for the dirty wine, but it would seem that one of his investments has succumbed to closure. That's right, Neat Burger will no longer exist. They are shutting down all London stores. The Neat Burger, if you didn't know, was a burger chain. It was a fast food chain, a vegan fast food chain. Now, people ask, Barry, when was the last time you went to Neat Burger? I'll be honest, I never stepped foot in that bitch. Not once. I'm afraid, look, Barry likes meat on the bone, okay? KFC, meat on the bone. Dark, juicy thigh meat. How do I like my women? Meat on the bone. Okay? Stacy for marketing. Smart women. How do I like my men? Meat on the bone. And that's an exclusive. And look, when it rains, it pours for Lewis, because not only is he losing in the business world, but clearly he's still losing on track as well. And Martin Brundle came out and said after the race in Jeddah that he doesn't buy this, doesn't understand the car business, and he's come out and said furthermore that it's painful to watch Lewis. Yes, it is painful to watch Lewis. How painful do you think it is for a young upstart like me trying to get into the F1 business, holding down the greatest F1 platform in the world, Quick Stop F1, and I have to watch your dusty ass trundle up and down that grid, fumbling your lines every 2 seconds? Martin Bumble. Insane. How do you think it feels for us? You're thinking it's not painful for us to have to watch you struggle to talk to Meg the Stallion, for fuck's sake? I would give my left nut to talk to Meg the Stallion on the grid. Talk about meat on the bone. God damn. What a waste. What a waste. The disdain Martin Brundle has for bad bitches. And we have to watch it. I pay £80 for Martin Brundle to have disdain for bad bitches. And he wants to talk about Lewis Hamilton's driving being painful. I've had enough. I've calmed down. Shout out to Nyasha. One day you might have hair like me. But until then, you bold prick. Stay sexy and keep it on the black stuff. Until next time. Toodle pip.